Okay, here we go. Wait, I don't know why my hand looks orange. Jeez, there it is finally. So it's been a while since I made a video, and I just thought I would pop on here for a few. Gastric sleeve was rescheduled for December 6th, which is now put on hold due to something else that's going on. Hopefully January, maybe February at the latest, but then we start running into bad weather, and it's just a mess. Especially when I'm really excited about doing something that is a life-changing event. But anyway, the reason to all of this is, for the past 5 years, I've been seeing a rheumatologist who has been treating me for osteoarthritis. And when I say treating me for it, that the treatment consisted of being on ibuprofen 3 times a day, 800 milligrams 3 times a day, and getting knee injections, hip injections, and on occasion when they would be flared up and bothering me, shoulder injections. So I've been complaining probably about the last, I'd say 9 months that I've been going to see him. I've been complaining that the pain's getting worse in my knee, especially my left knee, my right knee, my back, my hips. I mean, it's all either maintained or gotten a little bit worse. And I kept complaining about it. And I think that they were just kind of writing it off, like maybe I was being, I don't know, exaggerating or something, or embellishing. So about a month ago, I was in there for a routine appointment to get my injections in my knees, and due to me being diabetic and they use steroid and lidocaine in the injections, they could only do 2 at a time, so it doesn't knock my sugar way out of whack. So I go into that. Before he gave me the injections, he said that my left knee was really warm. And, I just didn't notice it because it's come on so gradually, over the previous 9 months that I really didn't give it much thought. But anyway, he said that he wanted to draw the fluid off of my knee, and I had to get lab work done as well. So, I did all that, and then they called me to come back into the office, and they said that it did show significant inflammation in my joints. At that appointment, I noticed that there was a spot on my arm. And it just kind of I showed it to him, and he said, well, basically, we're just still going to continue treating you, and he just kind of blew it off. So then, it was about 2 months later, I was back into his office, and this time I've got these spots all over me, and they itch, and they're offensive looking. And he said that due to the results that he had, that led him to the previous results, and with testing the fluid, led him to the result of rheumatoid. But then when I showed up with all these other spots on me, he told me that he's thinking it's psoriatic arthritis, and he wanted me to go to a dermatologist. So I went to the dermatologist. They had to biopsy it. There was a spot over on my side here. They biopsied it, and then they called me back in to tell me that it was psoriasis. Gave me a few samples and called me in prescriptions, topical creams. She reiterated they can treat the surface, but we still need to treat the underlying cause, which would be the psoriatic arthritis. So They sent their biopsy results up to the rheumatologist, and since then, they wanted to start me on Cosentyx. My insured said, no, 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 she needs 90 days of some other kind of therapy first to see if it works. So we said, okay. Then they tried to put me on Taltz. Taltz was one of the medications on the list of approved medications that would be best suited for me, the severity, and it didn't have any kind of clash with any of the other medications I'm on or anything like that. So, excuse me. So, they tried to get the Taltz put through, and the insurance said, nope, 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 nope. Try something else. So then they tried Humira, and they were trying to get a pre-auth for that and trying to put it through, and they kept kicking it back out, and they said, no, for one, she needs a TB test. I guess they can do a TB test through like blood, and that they'll go through the lab, and they can test it instead of just doing the surface, inject it into the skin. So anyway, I've got to go do that now. And then hopefully be able to get me on something else. And then the nurse did tell me that she's not 100% sure that they won't kick that back out again. So then, because of how bad this is on me, I called and talked to the surgeon for my gastric sleeve. And he had told me this before when he saw one of the first spots on me, that he cannot do surgery with all of this going on. And especially now that we know that it's a psoriatic arthritis flare, he definitely can't go in and do this until that is cleared up and under control. I'm getting a little disgruntled about it. What are you going to do? That's not going to change the fact that this is what's going on, and it's not getting any better. So anyway, it's on my scalp, really, really bad. I've got one spot here on my face. I'm afraid it's going to take over my face. I hope not. But just to give you somewhat of an idea, let me see. There's my hand. And then up my arm. And it's like up here on the upper parts of my arms. As you can see, it's on my chest right here. Here's my other hand, a few little spots. And then it continues up the arm as well. My back, totally covered in it. My legs, from groin to the ankle, is covered in it. Some spots are worse than others. My backside has it. Backside as in my butt has it. And of course, my back also, has it. My shoulders all the way down. And it's also on the front part of my genitalia. So they're pretty bad too. I don't know, I guess I'm just miserable. Just felt like I needed to vent. I needed to get something out. I hope you guys all, whoever's watching this is doing well. Christmas is right around the corner. Of course, I noticed there was Christmas stuff in the stores before Halloween was even here. So, but anyway, that was just a little update. So I'm going to jump back off of here And hopefully I'll get another video done and uploaded for you guys soon. And other than that, take care. Bye. Till next time.